Hey everyone, hey guys, doing? Grugs here, Legion Tactical Cutlery. Welcome back to another Legion premiere. And today I just got this in and had to show everybody because it's pretty big and badass, man. It's the Eafengrow EF161 clip point survival knife, combat knife, all-rounder. I mean, call it what you want, man. It's pretty impressive, and I wanted to show everybody as soon as possible. What is everybody carrying? I've got my ProTech Godson right here. Let me know what you guys are carrying in the chat or in the comments section. And let's go over spec. But before I do, just want to give a shout out to veterans and active military. Thank you very much for your service, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let's go over the specs of this this knife. Once again, this is the Eafengrow EF161. Overall length is 12.6 inch. Blade length 7 inch. Blade steel, Sleipner steel. Blade hardness 60 to 62 HRC. Blade thickness 6 millimeters. Blade width 2 inches. Handle length 5.8 inch. Handle thickness 0.83 inch. Handle material is Micarta with red G10 liners. Weight is 17.9 ounce for this knife, so it's pretty hefty. And with the sheath is 22.5 ounce and features full Tang lanyard hole, Kydex sheath, and Tekloc. All right, we got that done and out of the way. Just received this, man. Opened it up. I was like, holy cow, got to show people. So now, right off the bat, I just found an issue. Not a major issue, but something with the handle. It's a little blocky. I mean, you have to experience it really, but I'll show you in this video. But in any case, let's take a look at this awesome clip point, kind of like almost a Rambo type knife, right? That is mid saber grind, swedge for penetration, clip. It's got a bit of a fuller right here. It has a sharpening choil that will act as a finger choil and comfortably. I don't feel like I'm going to get cut by accident or need to wear gloves. All right, it has this sawtooth back. However, I don't think it's going to be very functional. You know, yeah. The only thing I could see this being functional is for scraping and sparking up a ferro rod. You know, damn fingerprints. But I have to call a spade, man. I don't know if that is going to make any kind of notch whatsoever. However, I mean, it looks pretty cool. I think I would have rather have done without the saw back. But hey, look, this is what they sent me. So just to let everybody know before I forget, because I almost forgot, I wanted to mention in the beginning of this video, 10% promo code on right now. And who knows if it's going to go up to 30 or not. So we will see. But as of right now, making this video, you got a 10% redeemable promo code. I think this is 70 bucks, 10%, $7 off. It's not bad. So, you know, if you're interested, go check it out. Go get whatever info that you need on Amazon, etc. But that is pretty much the blade shape, right? Just some logos, and you could see Sleipner steel, EF161. And then the Eafengrow logo, which a lot of people don't like because I don't know why, in any case. So yeah, very nice. I'm digging the clip, man. I kind of wish that this was solid right here, man, you know, but I'm digging this clip. Let's take a look at the handle, and I'll show you my issue with the handle. It looks like it's done very well, the handle, right? It's ergonomic. It feels good. There's nothing wrong with any of this here. The guard, all right? There's a little scalloping right here. Okay, it does have a lanyard hole, a little bit of a protruding tang, removable scales, kind of like a Rocky Mountain type configuration. The only thing, troops, and you'll see it's extremely blocky. And the blocky doesn't bother me. It just, if I feel some hot spots right over here, but again, I have to test it with and without gloves to see how it's going to handle. But if I'm squeezing real hard, and I guess if you're going to be doing, you know, making a tent stake or doing some little bit finer work, and you have to just dig down, you know, this right here, I could feel it right here, that hot spot, man. So I'm just not sure until I test it out. It would be nice if you could just round this off. And, you know, some people, they do have the courage. You put a proper safety gear on, like a mask, something for your eyes, and maybe just sand this down a little bit, round this off. But just to the Eafengrow reps, if you can't change that in your machinery, probably not a bad idea just to round this off just a little more, even over here. But, I mean, for my hands, all right, that one finger groove, so for the pointer and the middle finger right here, fits nice for me. I'm not sure about other big hands, okay, but that fits pretty good. And you can probably fit 2 more fingers here, okay? So I think a big hand will work. I think a big hand will work on here, on this blade. It flares out towards the end over there, so hopefully we're going to be getting some good chopping in there. I guess it could be held this way if need be, but yeah, I don't have my gloves with me, or else I'd put on my gloves right now real quick and show everybody. But when the time comes, I will put on the gloves when I do the testing. But I'm digging this blade, man. I am really digging this blade. Let's take a quick look at the sheath. Let me make sure this is centered properly. Okay, beautiful. Big, high quality Kydex sheath with a thumb ramp. Amen to that, man. Rivet holes so you could wrap paracord around it, or remove this Tekloc over here, standard Tekloc for upright and scalp carry. You could remove this, okay, oops, it was locked into place. You can remove this and then put some third party on here, like a dangler system of some sort. Tabs are removable and movable, right? I did mention upright and scalp carry, and you can move this, set it up any way you want, on your belt, on your pack, on your vest, etc. Pretty nice. Now, it's a little dusty. Let me just pop this knife in here. Slight rattle. Yeah, a little bit of back and forth play with my knife. I'm not sure if you are, if you are interested in getting this and you do decide to get it, if your knife is going to rattle a bit, but there's your thumb ramp, which you could push off. Let me see the retention here. Yeah, it's good. It's good. Didn't come loose or nothing. So the box is just a regular box, guys. There's only, it came in plastic. I'm not gonna move that box because it's holding everything up in place over here. But this was wrapped in plastic inside the sheath, and it came with a little white cleaning cloth. That's it. It's a black box, for storage, etc. Okay, so now I'm curious to see how sharp this is. Okay, got a nice piece of wood right here, all right? Let's see. Let's see what this big buoy can do. All right, so it's sharp out of the box. I didn't bring a piece of paper, but off the bat right now, it's making some curls. This big mama jama right here, man, Jesus. Yeah, good. This is good, man. This is good that it's nice and sharp, but as always, we have to do some testing. And I've mentioned it in another video, man. The spot where I found all this wood, okay, was a, property that had all this wood on there that I've been, I grabbed a ton of it when I first moved down. It lasted me, a few months, and I'm starting to run low, and my wife just went to that property not too long ago, and she said that they cleaned it all up, man. A year's worth of supply of wood gone. So I have to figure out now, where am I going to get some wood? So, I mean, don't get me wrong, I have some fence posts, some real heavy-duty fence posts. I got a ton of that, and push comes to shove, that's what I'm going to use, you know, because I've been collecting it from, you know, from the construction areas where they're just throwing it on the floor, throwing it out. They're not even using this stuff. So I will be using that, but man, oh man, I like the wood better, you know? I like the wood better. So what else can I say about this knife? I mean, until I get to test it, and I've got a whole bunch of other stuff I got to test. In fact, I tested out something earlier today, and it's still compiling. I'm probably going to get this up first before the other knife. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. In any case, troops, I hope you enjoyed this. This is the Eafengrow EF161 10% redeemable coupon. As I film this, who knows? Maybe they might decide to, you know, make it 30% like they've done in the past. I don't know. No promises, but you know, they'll do stuff like that. So, in any case, thanks for watching. Really appreciate it. Let me know what you think about this knife, man. I'm sure I'm probably going to get some slack about the teeth, but listen, it is what it is. I know a lot of people, when I first showed this knife, and it was last year, I did like polls on, you know, which knife do you like best, 1, 2, or 3. This one was one of the knives, and a lot of you guys liked this one, I remember. In any case, troops, thanks again for watching. Really appreciate it. So I'll have 2 videos up today. I'm not sure which one's going to be done first. You know, stay tuned. Stay tuned. All right, troops. Let me bring awareness to everybody. Hashtag 22 a day. Hashtag 22 a day. No more there are veterans and active military. Once they get out of the service, they do face a lot of challenges. Unfortunately, one of these challenges is suicide. So at the end of this video, when we're done here, go check out the comment section. Go check out the description section. Call those phone numbers. Surf those websites. Seek the help you all have earned and deserve. Troops, Legionnaires, new recruits, as always, let me know what you think about this this buoy, man. I'm kind of digging it, man. I love that clip point right there. Yeah, all right. Good. I hope everybody's having a great weekend. At the ready, troops, hold the line. Take care.